So these are my year 2 predictions for this weekend. So we've got Tamworth versus Fleetwood to start off. For this game, instead of the results up, Tamworth picked up a 1-1 draw away at Queensbury, dub point in my opinion for Tamworth. Fleetwood picked up a 1-1 draw against Walsall, which I expected, to be honest with you. I thought that would be a hard game to call. In terms of this game, I'm going to go for 1-1 draw. Then go for Tamworth to draw 1-1 with Fleetwood. Up next, Howard versus Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury obviously lost 3-1 at home to Salford. Not a surprise, let's be real. While Howard lost 3-1 away at Swindon. Then he did expect a defeat, let's be real, for Howard away at Swindon. So, in my opinion, against Shrewsbury, I do fancy Howard. I'm going to go for Howard to win 2-1 against Shrewsbury, in my opinion. Barnet versus Queensbury. Barnet picked up a very good win away at Crewe 2-1, which was probably unexpected, wasn't it? While Queensbury obviously drew 1-1 with Cambridge. I think Barnet will continue to shock people. I'm going to go for Barnet to get back-to-back wins against the top teams in this league. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Barnet against Queensbury, especially when Queensbury are a bit iffy away from home. Barrow take on Crewe. I think Crewe will get back to win ways in this one. I think they'll get back to win ways in this match. No disrespect to Barrow. Barrow lost out 2-1 away at Bristol Rovers. David Duddo against Bristol Rovers. Barrow took team at home, but I'm going to go for Crewe to win 2-1 against Barrow. Bromley versus Chesterfield. Bromley picked up Bromley lost 1-0 away at Oldham, while Chesterfield drew 1-1 against MK Dons in the game where both teams cancelled each other out. Bit 6-pointer that one, wasn't it, in terms of the race for automatic promotion in the league. I'm going to go for 1-1 draw here between Bromley and Chesterfield. I think we saw Bromley at home to Cheltenham the day of them, didn't they? I think the same will happen again here. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Cheltenham versus Oldham. Cheltenham, we struggling, lost 2-0 away at Quarry, which was an early 6-pointer, wasn't it? I think Harry Matedi got a double as well. My baller, Harry Matedi. While Oldham picked up a 1-0 win against Bromley. And I think Oldham should find themselves here against Cheltenham. I'm going to go for Oldham to pick up a 2-0 win over Cheltenham, which will be seen as a 6-pointer in the Where Dyson battle. Colchester versus Bristol Rovers. Bristol Rovers obviously won 2-1 against Barrow. Wow, Colchester lost 1-0 away at Accrington, which is quite a shocking defeat for Colchester, isn't it? Because Accrington are expected to be down there. So a disappointing defeat for Colchester. But Colchester at home, it's a tough place. No matter where Colchester are in the table, it's a tough place. Don't know where to Colchester. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in that one. MK Dons versus Accrington. Accrington got 1-0 win against Colchester. MK Dons, I don't think it's a bad point for MK Dons. They didn't lose, did they? I know they'd be disappointed that Chesterfield got the equaliser. But it's a more winnable game, this one, for MK Dons. I think MK Dons would be far too much for Accrington. I'm going to go for a 4-1 win for MK Dons. Newport versus Cheltenham. This will be an interesting game between Newport and Cheltenham. It'll be an interesting game. I think Newport, for me, got a good point away at Tranmere, while Cheltenham picked up a 1-0 win against Notts County. I think it's quite similar to Newport versus Bristol Rovers for me, where I think the opposition is far too better, far levels above Newport. But don't know where to Newport, trust me, it's still a tough ground to go to. But I think it's going to be similar to the Bristol Rovers game. I think it'll be goals. I really do. And I think Chernow just heads it 3-2 at Newport. Notts County versus Quarry. I think Quarry will take some momentum down into that game after the win against Cheltenham. Notts County now you're using out 1-0 against Cheltenham. Could have been either result that game. Alan door for a 1-1 draw between Notts County and Quarry. Salford picked up a 3-1 win against Shrewsbury. Obviously Swindon won 3-1 as well against Howardate. Anador for the leaders, Swindon to get a 2-1 win against Salford, but then wouldn't shock me if Salford don't result. It seems to get results against teams, against the top teams, but Salford seems to drop points against the teams that talent for the best year that should be beaten. And finally, Walsall versus Tranmere. Both obviously true that that game's 1-1. And Anador for a 1-1 draw in that game as well. Dundalk for Walsall 1, Tranmere 1. So, them are your two predictions for this weekend. Both with your predictions down below in the comments, and I'll see you all for the League 1 predictions.